Hello everyone, let's talk about the new changes and features that Microsoft is rolling out on Windows 11 26300.8170 and the beta channel. These changes will also apply to build 26220.8165 and the beta channel. Okay, first in this release, the company is changing the format command tool. So when formatting using FAT32, the support will be extended for volumes up to 2 terabytes. Microsoft also notes that it's improving the navigation performance when having to open the disks and volumes page. In addition, when opening the storage page, you will notice the user account control dialog when opening the temporary file settings rather than when opening the storage page. Even further, the company notes that in the data usage page, it fixed an issue where the page showed large unrealistic values. Now, in this release, the company is updating the Windows Security app, so now it will show either a green, yellow, or red badge alert about the current state of the Secure Boot certificates. So, for example, if it is green, that means that the system is fully updated with the latest certificate and boot components. Now, if you get the yellow badge, that indicates that the update is pending or limited by compatibility constraints. And red means that the system cannot apply the required updates and needs intervention. And finally, Microsoft is pushing the Feedback Hub version 2.2604.101.0 and the dev and canary channels with a series of usability and experience refinements. This update improved the overall Windows behavior by adjusting the default Windows side for more consistent starting experience. It also adds persistent, meaning the app now remembers your preference window size across sessions, eliminating the need to resize it repeatedly. Navigation has been made more intuitive by supporting the mouse back button, allowing you to move between pages more quickly without relying solely on the on-screen controls. And Microsoft is also addressing some issues with the application. And now let's just dive into the hidden features that Microsoft is now noting in the changes. One of them is a new setting to pause updates. Instead of just having that pause for 1 week option, that now has been replaced with a calendar control that allows you to choose for how long you want to pause updates. This is still under development. This is not enabled by default in the operating system, and this might change in future releases. But this is how this preview looks on build 26300.8170. So basically, this new setting will allow you to pause updates for a very long time. However, it is still unclear for how long you will be able to pause updates. Now, let's go to the Windows Insider Program settings because Microsoft has now redesigned the entire instruction of the program. So now you will have to forget all the channels and how the Windows Insider Program worked in the past. Now you will be able to select between two experiences, the experimental or beta channel. The beta channel will include all the features enabled by default as you see in the changelog that Microsoft publishes every time a new build comes out. Now, when you select the experimental channel, then you will be able to go to the features flags page, and from here you will be able to turn on and off features that Microsoft is currently developing. Once you select experience, you have to access the Advanced Options section. And from here, you will choose the version of Windows 11 that you want to test. So right now, you can choose between version 25H2 and 26H1. You can also choose the Feature Platforms option, but builds for these products are not tied to any specific release of the operating system. There will be also a release preview option, which is not available on my installation, and that will get you nearly final preview builds. That channel, it's more for commercial customers and insiders who want to test version of the operating system. They're nearly final. Now, one thing to point out is that this time around, you will be able to switch between channels without losing your data using an in-place upgrade. However, if you use experimental and the featured platforms option, you won't be able to switch between channels. In this case, you will still have to reinstall the operating system from scratch. And that's it. Those are the newest changes that you need to know about Windows 11 build 26300.8170 and 26220.8165 in the beta channel. Now, let me know what you think about these new improvements. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.